Hi, I'm Sophie. You probably know me as the girl that answers comments on here and Facebook. If we have chatted, you will know I have been intrigued about trying this since I joined. Greta recently asked our viewers in a video who she should choose for the next movie. I was so surprised to see my pictures up there. I thought I had been in trouble for having them taken and sneaking into shoots. Turns out she was excited by the idea. If I got a comment on YouTube or Facebook, she would give me my chance. She was true to her word, and here is the story of my first few days as a porn star.
It was last Wednesday. Remember, it was a beautiful day, sunny and bright. As ever, Vixens Studios opens very early, and one of the first to arrive is Greta. She always brings her own coffee and gets straight to work. The place comes alive when she is there, and Wednesday was certainly no exception. It certainly worked for me. Although I didn't need to be in until 9 o'clock, I was at a coffee shop not far from the studios. I was enjoying the morning. My phone goes, and it was a number I didn't recognise, but I did recognise the voice. Greta.
Hi, Sophie. You know that video I pushed earlier this week? I am sorry it didn't get a comment on YouTube. I know that will disappoint you, but you did get a comment on Facebook. Lots of comments.
Seriously? What does that mean? Do I get to go with a team?
Not exactly. I would like to offer you a place at Vixens. As a porn star in training. I think you would be amazing and, well, I think you would be good for us, and from the comments, our followers think so too.
Oh, wow. So what next? I'm stunned. I don't know what to say. I wasn't expecting this. Silly, really.
Well, how quickly can you get here? I want to get you in front of some media. After all, I can't expect you to do the comms on this one. That would be totally unfair. Let's make a splash about it. Sophie?
Yeah. I'm on my way. I will be less than 15 minutes. I'm only in Shoreditch. Oh, what do I wear?
Just be yourself. Come straight to my office. I want to congratulate you myself.
And so I stood there, stunned. I had only wanted to try a threesome with some of the guys. I was getting very turned on by the idea of that. Getting caught sneaking into shoots and watching girls in training from behind cameras and stuff had got me really into it. But what do I do now? She has called my bluff. Totally. So I found myself in Greta's office. A terrifying experience. Here was our CEO and probably the best gangbang porn star in the world asking me to join the best studios ever. I am only the girl with a headset who answers the phones around here and chats to our lovely followers. But now I am going to be getting gangbang training. Oh my God, what do I say? I love the job I have. It's part-time, fits well with my other job. How am I going to do it all? But it is gangbang. It is the thing that turns me on. The guys are gorgeous. Okay, I'll be pleased to join, I told her. Next thing I know, I am in the studio and the place is full of reporters from different papers and adult movie news and such. I have never been in front of a camera. I found the questions hard too. Sophie, what does your boyfriend think of you playing with groups of men? I don't have a boyfriend. Sophie, why do you want to do gangbang when other studios aren't as demanding? I like the idea of being with the best. The best asked me, so I am proud to be a vixen. I think I nailed that. Then the horrid question. What happens if you get pregnant? Run a DNA test on half of London. That was unkind, but it did get me thinking. For the first time, it sank in. I would be playing with possibly dozens of men. Possibly at one time. Oh my God, that was exciting. And then it was over. I knew the two directors who were in studio that day. So when Greta told me to go and introduce myself, it was okay. They had always been great with me, and they were really supportive. One of them told me he had always wanted to see me in a shoot, and he would be asking Greta if he can use me in one of his movies. "Ask me after training," I told him. "Let's not assume I will pass." "You will pass," he said. "You're just what we need here." I hope that meant he was rooting for me. And that was my first day. Nothing really happened yet. Everything just had been so strange. But here I was, a gangbang porn star who had not started. But tomorrow was going to be busy. Very busy for me. So next morning they dressed me up in this tight hot dress that made me feel like a tube of toothpaste, and I had my photos taken for publicity stuff. And that was fun, getting into all of the model poses, which a nice lady called Ampia showed me how to strike properly. I was actually rather good at it. Then after lunch they put me in a French maid's outfit for more pictures. Then a guy walked in and said, "We need Sophie for her first threesomes. Is she free?" Oh, God. That was the way I was told. I was going to be led to a room to have fun with two guys. The thing I'd been wanting for ages, and now I was terrified. My mouth was dry, I felt faint, but I followed him. The clip-clop of my heels signalling my walk as if on death row. Except I was going willingly, enthusiastically, hungrily. Bring it on. I've waited long enough, in all honesty. I was walked into a dark room and there was a crew. Not just two guys. Yeah, there were two guys, but this was a movie set with a crew and everything. I thought I was going to a bedroom to have a threesome, not to be playing in front of all these people. I guess it is how it goes sometimes. So I played along and, well, it was really nice. It was a training threesome on this vinyl massage table which was at the perfect height for the guys. It was amazing. I can't say any more about what happened, but as you can by now realise, I found I not only liked it, I was sorry when it was over. I got off the table and started to take my costume off to get changed. Anthea told me that it was just beginning, and I was needed in training room 2 to do some more stuff. More stuff? Okay, I guess this is what I signed up for. So I was in the room and 5 guys joined me and it was totally cool. I was adoring this. I just knew I'd found the right role for me. I was a porn star with a future now, and I wasn't going to lose this opportunity. These 5 guys told me that this session was to get me used to the riskier stuff. I had seen that done before with Jill Ryan and a few others. I wasn't scared, but the words of that reporter came back to me. Half of London, was it? Well, I took it, dealt with it, and excelled. Thankfully, it was the last event of the day, and I went home. Just like that. Sex with 7 guys, all in a day's work. Oh, God. Sex with 7 guys. Just the beginning. The next day was much slower. Well, that is how it started. I was on a course. That meant course mates, but I hadn't seen anyone new. No new girls at all. But the next morning, I found out I was on a course with 2 guys, Jack and Ollie. They were lovely guys. We spent the morning doing computer-based training, and then Anthea found us and took us to one side. She said the course was this composition on purpose. 2 guys, 1 girl. I knew that wasn't normal, as I had seen girls join on courses of 1 before, but I kept quiet. She said that we should perhaps go back to the hotel and relax and get to know each other. We all knew what that meant. She wanted us to have some fun together. I was up for that all right. In fact, I was raring to go. I took charge. Isn't that terrible? I told them to meet me in the jacuzzi 10 minutes after getting back, and they did. We played and touched under the bubbles until we were barely able to contain ourselves. Then I suggested we went back to one of their rooms, and Ollie volunteered his. Okay then, Let's go, boys. The walk to his room was electric, and once we went inside, I saw that his room was much smaller than mine, but I said nothing. We sat there nervously for a little while, and then I looked at Ollie and smiled. I could see he was eager. Then I turned to Jack. He was incredibly eager, so we started to fool around to get to know each other. And then we started. Oh boy, did we start something. It was electric. The chemistry between us. I told them about the activities of the previous day, and so they were up for that too. Only they were really up for it, and between them, they delivered a wonderful experience, and I'm sure I delivered one back too. And so my first few days as a porn star were highly memorable, highly exciting, and highly risky. I would say time would tell. Time I was going to fill productively. Time I was going to put to good use. I wondered how these two would cope seeing me with large numbers of men from the gangbang training team. Hey, I would have to see them in action too with the other girls. No place for jealousy in porn. There is only room for debauchery. Lovely debauchery. I'll have some of that, please.
Well, I am 1 week into my training now, so please comment and subscribe if you want to hear about next week's adventures. This is my new life. I hope you like me enough to follow. Bye-bye.